I think that covers it. The ordinances will make everything perfectly clear.
Well, thank you very much. You've been most helpful. Thank you very much. I wonder who winds him up in the morning.
Okay, Lawson. We're bringing in your meal. Just put it down there.
No! Oh, please! No! Get up! Get out! Go! Go on, just get out! Go!
Hell! I said get out! The woman is dangerous.
Is Fields all right?
She's badly frightened. She's got a bruised wrist, but she could have been seriously hurt.
Yes.
And so could the officers. Now, come on, there's no reasoning with Lawson. She's just going to give us more trouble.
No, I'll talk to her. It's her first offence. Maybe she can't accept the fact that she's in prison.
I wouldn't talk to her in solitary.
No, here, I think. For some reason, this office seems to have a sobering effect on most of them.
And don't count on that. She is totally unpredictable.
So I realise that. Where's Mr. Faulkner?
He's in the examination room with Fields.
Well, between the two of you, you ought to be able to manage Lawson, but don't take any risks.
Perhaps we should have brought something to quieten her down.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
You don't know her.
Lawson, can you hear me? I'm going to open the door. We're going to let you out if you're quiet. Any trouble and you'll be straight back inside, all right? She seems all right.
That's what I thought earlier.
Okay, Lawson, out.
Is he?
Oh, good day, Mrs. M.
How are you feeling? Brought you some magazines. The women send their love.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
If it hadn't been for me, the women would still be in the dining room, wouldn't they, Mrs. M?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Yeah. And I let them down. Me mates.
They would have had to have come out at some stage.
Yeah, but not before they got what they bloody wanted first.
No, not necessarily. Mrs. Davidson isn't likely to give in to blackmail. There are other ways.
No. It was me who threw a spanner in the bloody works.
Lizzie.
Well, look at me. I'm no good to myself or any other bugger either.
Now, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I always stuff everything up for everyone.
I don't think the other women had agreed with that.
I'll bet Bee's real crook on me.
Of course she isn't.
Yeah, but she thought she was on a winning streak and she was gonna get rid of that.
They stopped that barricade because they love you. Now, you remember that.
I might as well chuck in me chips now. I've got nothing to look forward to anyway.
Well, Lawson, what is the explanation for your extraordinary behaviour?
I didn't mean to hurt no one.
But you did, and you frightened them.
I just wanted them to let me out.
You will have to accept the fact that being in prison means losing your freedom. And you must control your temper. You are in here because you attacked someone and seriously injured them.
Well, he'll be all right, won't he?
Yes, but he is still in hospital and will be there for some time. I will not tolerate any more violent behavior. Is that understood?
Yes, Mrs. Davidson.
Is there anything else you wish to say?
Are you putting me back in solitary?
Well, can I trust you out with the others?
Yes.
Well, I shall have to consider it. Mr. Faulkner, take Lawson outside for a moment.
Right.
Well, she seems to regret her actions. What do you think?
Yes, I imagine she thinks it's in her best interests to.
Well, I am willing to accept her promise for the moment. Some women find it more difficult than others to adapt to prison procedure.
What are you going to do with her?
Put her through the induction process she missed yesterday.
Then I take her back to solitary.
No, I think she should mix with the other women.
We cannot afford to have her running amok again.
We'll put her in with B. Smith. I'm sure B is more than capable of taking care of herself.
G'day, Lizzie.
Hello, doll.
Boy, you'd think you're a real hardened criminal, you know?
What do you mean?
Well, they weren't going to let me in to see you just now.
Oh.
They said I had to give them a name, and then they said they were going to ring Davo, and they kept me waiting in the bloody foyer for ages until somebody got round to doing it.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, doll.
Yeah, so was I.
Well, you should have turned around and gone straight back home.
I didn't want to do that, Lizzie, because I wanted to see you, because you're my mate.
I don't reckon that I deserve any mates anymore.
Oh, come on, Lizzie, cheer up. I came here to give you some real good news.
What?
Guess who's got a job as a live-in home help?
How did you manage that?
Well, it was advertised in the paper, and so I went round to see the lady, and she's real nice, and you should see the house. It's real posh. I got the job, and I even got my own little flat in their back garden.
You lucky little bugger.
Yeah, it's got a nice kitchen and real nice drapes and things like that, you know.
When are you moving in?
I don't know, whenever I feel like it. But I've got to start the job next week.
Must be lovely to have a little place of your own.
Yeah, I knew it was for me the first time I looked at it. And you know, the kids are lovely. Oh, the little boy, you know, he's a bit of a bugger, but I'll sort him out in no time. Aren't you pleased for me, Lizzie?
Oh, yeah, do. I really am, love.
Ah, beauty. About bloody time somebody turned up. I was going nutty by myself. What can I do you for?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid we've come to the wrong place.
No way. You want it, we got it. Bears, giraffes, donkeys, all guaranteed to be well and truly stuffed.
Oh, you are selling those toys?
You betcha. And it's for a real good cause, too. A halfway house.
Oh, run by the church, is it?
No, by next crim. Real grouse bird she is, too. Yeah, well, that's what it's for. Ex-crims. We live upstairs.
Well, I don't think that we'll...
Oh, come on, ladies. It's real good stuff. Real cheap, made by real crims.
No, thank you.
Oh, well, suit yourself.
Yeah.
How many you got rid of?
None yet.
Well, I reckon you got a couple of real big spenders here.
Oh, shut up, Spud.
Well, I think perhaps I might take that one. He looks rather handsome. Yes, and I'm sure my little grandson would love that.
Ah, beauty. Well, that'll be $3 each, thanks, ladies.
Thank you. Oh, yes, I'm terribly sorry. I didn't notice him. Oh, yes, I'll have him too.
Got no change?
That's quite all right. We'd like to make a donation. Excellent cause. Yes, excellent cause. Well, goodbye.
Yeah, we'll be sure to tell your mates about us, won't you?
Yes, indeed we shall. We do. Yes, we will.
Any more where they came from?
Hand it over.
What?
The dough.
Jeez, who's got it?
Spud.